I've been feeling very comedic recently, and I think it's time to bring back that will to get on stage and make some jokes. So, another comedy special. This is the update. It's got some new material with some old, refined, and we're going to get into it. Yes, we are. Good evening. Hello. I'm established 1983. Changing lives since the summer of 83. I'm just going to tell you a few stories about my life and the things that have happened recently. I'm a dad. Any fathers in the audience by show of hands? Okay, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. When my little guy was about 6 months old, me and his mother were in the metro, and I had him in his little upper baby stroller. And this old man stands there and he's looking at him. And he's just mesmerized. He's enchanted by his bright blue eyes and blonde hair, and looking at me, he looks at me, he goes, "What's his name?" And out of nowhere, I don't know what happened, I said, "Fitzgerald." Yes, I have a white baby, because obviously you couldn't have a brown guy with a brown baby named Fitzgerald. That wouldn't slide, right? Now, why did I do that? The guy just looked funny, just funny. And why should I tell him what my child's name is? Why should I tell anybody what my child's name is, right? So he looks over at him and he goes, "Hi, Fitzgerald." Little Fitzy looks at him and he's just like, okay. So, fast forward, he's older now. Kids will say the darndest things, right? One day I'm sitting in the bus with him, in the back of the bus there, where it goes up and you're sitting in front of people. And this lady walks in and sits down in front of us. And she had a nose like you wouldn't believe. One of those noses where even as an adult, you're like, don't look. A nose. And Fitzy looks at me and he whispers in my ear, but, they don't quite understand the concept of volume control. Whispers in my ear and says, "Daddy, that woman has a funny nose." I noticed the lady in front of me was feeling uncomfortable, so I looked at her and I said, "Ma'am, it is in my humble opinion that you have a lovely nose. It looks great, just perfect." Fitzy, how astute of you, right? So yeah, you can't make this shit up, right? You know what I'm talking about, baby daddy over there. You can't make this shit up. I completely just made up that story. But here's a story that you can't make up. So I'm working with my buddy Zando. He's an arborist. Anybody know what an arborist is, sir? You? Like, for example, if anybody ever tells you money does not grow on trees, you can say, "With all due respect, sir, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I know a guy named Zando, and he's making a killing." So anyways, an arborist is someone who cuts down trees. We were in Côte Saint Luc one time, and he's up in the tree. I'm down on the ground doing the Mexican work, Mexican wages, as I tell him. "Sure, Zando, I'll work for you, Mexican wages." And we're talking about circumcision. Now, this isn't an analysis or a moral exploration of circumcision. If you think old bearded men, sucking the blood from the penis of a little baby boy is is okay, then hey, not here, not now. You do that research on your own time. Now, we're not going to go there. It's just a circumcision story. I'm circumcised. He's not. Zando up in the tree. He's not circumcised. And we're arguing back and forth, back and forth. Of course, he's arguing against it, and I'm circumcised at the time. Obviously, I didn't know better. I was arguing for it, right? And around 6 p.m., the owner of the house comes back. We're in Côte Saint Luc. And the owner, you know what I'm talking about. The owner comes out and he's looking. I look at him and I say, "Sir, you're Jewish, right?" He says, "Yes." "So that means you're circumcised, right?" He says, "Yes." "But I'm stretching it back." I look at Zando. He looks at me. I look at Zando. He looks at me. I look at the owner of the house and I say, "Go on." Yeah. So there's this thing called the bell. Research it on your own time. I love immigrants. Immigrants are the best, aren't they? I mean, they are just the best. I have a day job. I work a couple days a week. And one of my coworkers is this guy named Jignesh Kumar Patel. That's about as Indian as it gets, right? We'll call him Jiggy. My man Jiggy got jokes. So the other day, I work in electronics, lights and stuff. I connect switches, male sockets to female sockets, you know, all that stuff. Quick connects, as they're called. You know what I'm talking about, sir. Yeah, quick connects. What's up? What's up? Shout out quick connects. So I'm talking to my buddy Jiggy, and there's this other coworker, also an immigrant. Hello, Immigrantville. Hello. And Chinese girl, call her Feng Shui. So I look at Jiggy and I say, "Jiggy, what do you get when you put a male and a female socket together?" Like what? "You get a baby." Duh. Yeah, I'm a daddy. I make daddy jokes. Of course, he's a daddy too. He knows what's up. So I said, what do you get when you put male and male sockets together?" Jiggy looks at me. He's got this confused look on his face. He goes, "You just get noise. It's just make noise. Make noise for nothing. Just make noise." Yeah, I'd have to agree with him. Just a whole lot of noise for nothing. Anyways, that's my time. Thank you very much. Find me on YouTube. Established 1983. Lives. And I shall see you again soon.